Hey guys, it's Goosebumps Completionist, and today I'm bringing you another Goosebumps slash stuff like Goosebumps haul. I went to Second and Charles. I picked up a bunch of books. I went to Goodwill and I found a good steal. I got some stuff from Books A Million, the internet like Amazon, thrift books, A-books, eBay, the normal places. And I want to start the video off with these finds I found that aren't Goosebumps per se, but they're kind of like Goosebumps. And these two series I've been after for a long time, and I just never seem to find them. And I got lucky here, and I just made a trade with a fellow Goosebumps collector. I traded some of my doubles off, and he's going to send me a couple of, well, actually a good amount of these books from this one series that he found for me. And that's going to put a huge dent in my collection for this series I'm collecting. And my plan with these two series specifically, I know I picked up some Ghost of Fear Street and some Are You Afraid of the Dark books in the past, and I do plan on reviewing those as well. But I mainly want to concentrate specifically on these two series because I read these when I was a kid and I have some emotional attachment to them. One of the series I never see anybody on YouTube reviewing. So for people that don't know about this series I'm about to show you, this might be an eye-opening experience for this series. Maybe it might get you to want to read them. I've always thought they were really close to Goosebumps, per se. And after flipping through some of these books that I haven't read before, it's really starting to sink in that I really want to read these. So I will be trying to put out content for this specific book series I'm about to show, and this other one I'm about to show as well, along with Goosebumps content. So stay tuned for that. That's a mini announcement there for you. So let's talk about the series I am interested in reviewing on this channel. Now, this series I used to read a lot when I was a kid. Even though trying to find them today, I hardly ever see them in bookshops. I happened to find 6, which I was so happy when I found these. You have no idea. Online, you always find the same like 5 or 6 books, but they're always like out of my price range for some reason. And then on thrift books, some of the harder to find ones, they only get like 1 copy in every 6 months. So this series is pretty tough to complete. I'm going to make it my goal to try to complete this one, taking baby steps. Luckily, my friend helped me out with the second series that's going to expedite that one, but this one might take me a while. And the series I'm talking about is Spine Tinglers. Spine Tinglers is written by M.T. Coffin. The ones I've read, I can remember I would put them on the same pedestal as Goosebumps. Now, my plan for this, when I review Spine Tinglers in this other series I'm going to show, I'm going to normally rank the books like I would in a Goosebumps book review. So I'll give it like between a 0 to 5 star rating. And then right after, I will give a rating based on how I feel, based on its closeness to Goosebumps. So a 5 out of 5 would be, this could be a Goosebumps book type of status. A 0 out of 5 means this could never be a Goosebumps book. You know what I'm saying? So I found 6 of these, and I was super happy to find them. I found them all for, I think, $1 a piece. And this one I've been wanting for a while because, for those of you that don't know, this book right here, book number 10 in Spine Tinglers, The Dead Kid Did It, is a Tim Jacobus cover. So Tim Jacobus fans out there, if you want to complete all of his art covers for like, books in the 90s, 2000s, there's a lot of obscure ones. This is one of them. And it gives me those haunted school vibes, if you look at it closely. This was done in 1995. This story looks pretty cool. So this one might be the first one I get into. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. But this one looks really good. The Dead Kid Did It. Tim Jacobus cover. The next one I found for $1 as well was book number 17, The Monster Channel. And if you have ever read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, if you're a DC Vertigo fan at all, you can definitely tell that this is supposed to be Swamp Thing. But yeah, it looks like a really good story. Now, the length of the books are right around the range of a Goosebumps book. Some of them range from 115 pages, and some of them range to like 170 pages. So it's in that length. So I'll be sure to go over my first review, all of that stuff. So yeah, Monster Channel. Number 9, I found book number 9, which was Step on a Crack. This one looks kind of interesting. Very weird premise. So, Step on a Crack. Found book 14, Blood Red 8-Ball. That's a creepy cover. This would have been something I would have wanted picked up at my library when I was a kid. I might have probably read this. I can't remember if I did. But I'll give that one a read. Alright, then I picked up Where Have All the Parents Gone? And I have read this one, and when I review it, I'll be sure to compare this to Jimmy Neutron, because there's a lot of similarities to the Jimmy Neutron movie in this book. So, I'll get to that when I get to this review for that book. And the last one I picked up, or found, I guess, was book number 3, and that is My Teacher's a Bug. From what it looks like it could be like a Men in Black type of story, like with aliens living undercover on the planet or something. Haven't read this one before. It looks really cool. So yeah, stay tuned for some spine tinglers. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to give these a review for you. Looking forward to it. And then the other series I want to review for you guys on the channel is something that I also read a lot when I was a kid. And like I said, my friend is hooking me up with a lot of these. I'm going to have a lot of these ready to go, and I can probably churn them out pretty quickly. And that is Dead Time Stories. Yeah. I mean, I never find these older editions. That's why I want the older editions, because you get the whole collection. And I know they made a show a while ago, I think on Nickelodeon. So I might give that a review as well. Sound good? So I found book number 3, which is Along Came a Spider. Got that one for $1. And then this one, I think I got for 75 cents. And it's kind of beat up, but I got an upgrade coming. Ghost Night. So yeah, Dead Time Stories and Spine Tinglers. Stay tuned for that, guys. I will be reviewing the books. On top of it, I'll also be reviewing its relatability to Goosebumps, like I explained earlier. So, now let's get into the Goosebumps stuff. So, let me start with the Books A Million pickups. I went on Wednesday. I heard that my Books A Million got in the new Slappy World book. And when I went there, they only had 2 copies left. And luckily, I was able to snag one. Looks like people went in there and just bought them up. I got Monster Blood is Back. I've already been spoiled a little bit with this in comment sections of videos. People are saying it's kind of a bad book. Luckily, I'm going to save this for a while. Save it for a rainy day, some other time. But yeah, so I went ahead and picked that one up. And also, it shows the cover of the 5th grade zombies on the back, in case you guys haven't seen that. So that's cool. And then I finally found this one. I've been looking for this one. I'm a big werewolf fan. Last time I was in there, they had like a beat-up copy. I wasn't down to buy it. I was like, yeah, I'll pass. But it looks like they sold it and they restocked it with the fresh copy. So I got Most Wanted book number 3, How I Met My Monster. So yeah, can't wait to read that one soon. These next couple of ones, these next 5 I picked up from Second and Charles, and I was really happy. The average price on these were $1.10 a piece. So I got them all for, I think, $5.50. Even this new one right here, it was a used copy. And sometimes, I don't know if they mislabel price or something, but a book this in this shape, to have a sticker, a used sticker for $1.10, I think is kind of like a mistake, but I took it anyway. And that was Horrorland book number 17, The Wizard of Ooze. Now, when I reviewed, what's it called? When I reviewed They Call Me the Night Howler. People were telling me about this book and how it's superhero related. So that's why I wanted to buy it, give it a read. I don't know much about it. I was going to save Horrorland for a while to do in like one fell swoop. So I'll get to this at some point. I just don't know when. But yeah, Horrorland, book 17, Wizard of Ooze. Got a really good deal on that one. I got me a nice, well, I want to consider it a nice copy, but it's a placeholder because I don't have the first print edition in high grade yet. But went ahead and got me Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Can't go wrong with this book. Can't go wrong with that. One of my favorite books when I was a kid. I read the crap out of this book. I had my own personal copy. When I was a kid, I didn't really buy Goosebumps. I always went to the library. I was that kind of kid. But when I did buy them, I bought my absolute favorites. I probably went through like 2 or 3 copies of this when I was young, so of my own personal copies. So I was really happy to get that. Found this one. Unfortunately, it's missing the trading cards. I was kind of peeved about it, but I got a good deal on it. So book 50, Calling All Creeps. So that was a good find. Been wanting to read this one, so I'll give this one a review pretty soon. Been urging to read this. I did find one of the 2003 through 2006 or 7 reissues. I always see this one in reissue. I never see this in the original 90s format for some reason. And I've seen it twice, and I passed them up both times because they looked just completely destroyed. And this one looked decent, so I went ahead and bought it, which was Return of the Mummy. So now I have a copy of Return of the Mummy. So if I ever want to do a mummy read binge, I finally have it. And then I found a movie book. You know, I always see this brand new, in brand new condition, and then I finally found a used one. Couldn't pass up the price, so I got Goosebumps Haunted Halloween, the movie novel. So yeah, reminds me, I want to do the Goosebumps movie reviews pretty soon as well. I haven't done that yet, I don't think. And I'll also do the movie novel reviews as well when I do those. So yeah, Second and Charles was really good to me. I did find a book at Goodwill. And my rule at Goodwill is, since the books are like 60 cents, I always pick them up even if they're beat readers. And I haven't found something in a while. And I was hunting, and this was just laying in a big old pile of books. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And I got it for, I think, 60 cents, something like that. Scarecrow Walks at Midnight, the reissue. It has seen better days, I promise you. But my rule is at Goodwill, I will never pass up a book or anything Goosebumps because it's so cheap. I'll just go ahead and buy it. So I don't have a reader copy of this, and I've been wanting to read this for some time for like the fall. So I'm gonna save this. Hopefully I can find an upgrade at some point. But yeah, got that. And then my last couple of books here were online purchases. I got one from eBay, 2 from Amazon, 1 from Abe Books, and one of them from, I want to say Thrift Books. Okay. So this eBay find, the seller had this for like $5 shipped, and I said, why not? Went ahead and pounced on it. I'm Your Evil Twin. I've had this one recommended to me a lot from you guys, Series 2000 fans out there. So I can't wait to sink my teeth into this and read this. I don't know when. I do have another Series 2000 book in front of it, but I don't think I have one after it. So this one will be relatively soon. So keep an eye out for that one. This next one, I really want to read this, but I think I'm going to save it for like a werewolf binge. I have a plan to binge all the werewolf books and review them in a row. I will probably do that within the next month or 2. I don't know when, but I think I'm just going to, since I have them all now, I'm pretty sure, minus maybe 1 or 2, which I got to get first. Once I get those, then I'll do it. So we have Series 2000, Book 17, The Werewolf in the Living Room. Finally got me a copy. This is one of my favorite books when I was a kid, so I cannot wait to reread this. This is a wild one. So stay tuned for that. This one, I think this one was the thrift books deal. I saw a flash for the good condition. I think it was like $5. I said, okay, I'm buying this. And for some reason, Give Yourself Goosebumps books are extremely inflated these days. When I got into collecting, like not even 7 months ago, it was nowhere near this inflated. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe there's an influx of people buying them these days. I don't know how they get their prices, but it's getting harder and harder to finish this Black Spine run for Give Yourself. But I did manage to snag me book 29, Invaders from the Big Screen. I didn't have this one. Now I do. And can't wait to read it. Then this one here, I'm super happy to have. I went on Amazon. Somebody listed it for like, I think it was like after tax and shipping, it was like $5 or $6 shipped, and I couldn't believe it. So I bought it, crossed my fingers on the condition because it said good condition, and it arrived really spectacular. That is Scary Birthday to You, book 39, and Give Yourself Goosebumps. This one has been a nightmare for me to track down lower than $10. I mean, absolutely impossible these days, and I managed to find one. So very, very, very pleased with that. And the condition. I mean, the condition just looks absolutely great. Nothing wrong with this book. So, yeah. Then the last book, this was a rare one I've been after. It's not in the best condition, but I found it for $8. And the likelihood of you finding this for sale online, period, is pretty slim to none, or it's just hard to find. And when you do find it, it's always like $20+. So when I found this for $8, I couldn't pass it up. I think this was the 8-book purchase for the haul. It has seen better days, but at least I have it in my collection. And that is Goosebumps TV Book 14, You Can't Scare Me. So yeah, I've been chipping away at these rarer ones, trying to, get all the rarer ones knocked out first, and then find all the commons so I can sleep a little better. So, yeah. So that's the last book for my haul. Today, can't wait to read some of these Goosebumps books. I can't wait to start reviews for Dead Time Stories and Spine Tinglers. I'm going to start reading Spine Tinglers after this video. Pick the first one to read and then go from there. And let me know in the comment section what books did you like the most that I picked up. And I'll see you next time.